Yo, welcome to the BirdCage. I'm your host, Gary, along with my co-host, GA. How y'all doing tonight? Let's talk about these scores we got, and we're going to get into the Birds game. So, Stafford defeated Brazosport 14-7. Our Colony defeated Navasota 35-34. See what else we got coming across. I should have had it over here. But yeah, and El Campo, of course, beat Needville 48-7. I think that was pretty much the games I wanted to that meant something to us. So Navasota and our Colony, that game went into that was an overtime game. So our Colony, which is the young team, I want to say what the youngest team in the district, they won that game in overtime. So that's a good win for them. And they coming up. Stafford with the 14-7 against Brazosport. Stafford won, but I was listening on the radio. They say they team only opponent probably with a good record was Brazosport. They squeaked by Brazosport. The opponents of Stafford has been like 10 for 20, 10 and 27 combined, something like that. So that was with that game. So let's talk about the Ricebirds. The Ricebirds pretty much dominated Needville. Didn't get the 50 piece, but Greg say we got around it. So pretty close to the 50 piece. What you think about it? Oh, hold up. Got you. Oh, GA, unmute your mic. Well, Oliver Miles got his second start. You got to unmute your mic.
Oh yeah, I'm muted. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, say what you were saying. Go
Oh
ahead.
no,
Repeat.
I was saying, talking about our colony. I say, man, um, our colony versus at Navasota was a big game because you know what I'm saying. Our colony been getting better every week. And,
Mm-hmm.
it's coming up to when now it's time for El Campo to get ready to play them, man. We better not take them as no free game. You know what I'm saying? Our colony every week they getting better. They getting better. They got some really good coaches over there. Especially what I'm saying, one of them for sure. Yeah, El Campo, uh, born and raised kid, Luke Salcedo. He come out of Manville. So those coaches over at our colony come out of a great program and know how to win games. So watching our colony get better every week, every week, every week. It's a powerful program. Mind you, they're nothing but sophomores and freshmen. They young. There's not a kid over there that's playing on their football team that's a junior or a senior. Those are all young kids. So be on the lookout for our colony. Um,
And,
and
and,
as
and
far
and you say that's who we got. That's who we play next week, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So we definitely can't take them lightly at
yeah.
all. You know what I'm saying? So, but what you think about? I know you probably didn't watch the game. What you think about the Stafford and Brazosport?
I mean, Stafford and Brazosport, man. I mean, both of those teams. I mean, I know a lot of people talking about Stafford ain't played nobody, and what I'm saying. Up until this point, listen, if you playing football on Friday nights, you playing somebody. I mean, every Friday night is look at our colony what they just did to Navasota. So what I'm saying. Listen, um, I throw the records out. You know what I'm saying. It's all about who coming to play on Friday night, who gonna win the game. So I mean. Stafford better not sleep on Stafford. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, we still got to play all three of these teams. That's who we got left on our record. And you see,
Yeah.
it's going to be a pretty good game against all three of these teams. So I know Brazosport got a talented kid over there. Um, and Stafford keep, speed. If you don't know nothing about Stafford, they got a hell of all those kids over there super fast. So Stafford and our colony, they just got a group of kids out of Manville, Shadow Creek, all that little area right there. They pulling them from them good schools, man. So it's gonna be these next three games are gonna be pretty good.
Pretty, probably some pretty tough games and get us going
Yeah.
to the playoffs. Well, with the win over Needville tonight, I think we clinched the playoff spot. But like I say, the job ain't done. We still gotta keep getting better. But tonight to me was like the Oliver Miles show.
Yeah.
He did damage like pretty much everybody thought he could do when he finally got a chance to and get a feel of more of the game. He um he ran like, man, it's just another threat, man. Another
Yeah,
threat, especially with our run game, man. And he makes it look even stronger, especially when the way he finishes runs. He
yeah,
finished them, man. Like I'm talking about, like it's like when he about to get tackled, like he gives another, you know what I'm saying, an extra burst and finishes strong. I also liked his throw. It wasn't too crazy about him rolling to his opposite throwing hand, but he did complete a pass like that. So that
yeah.
was pretty good.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think I said this a couple of weeks ago, man. Every game dictates what kind of dictates what our the flow of our offense. You know what I'm saying? So, like today, it was just why put a whole bunch of balls in the air. When the running game was just literally unstoppable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you've been watching El Campo over the first couple of games, we were, getting into the flow of the game. Kids were getting used to playing on Friday nights, used to the pressure, and just getting acclimated to playing varsity football. And now you see over the course of all these, these couple of weeks that we've been coming into now, you see Oliver becoming now who the player everybody thought he could be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like knew he was gonna be once he got acclimated, once he got comfortable, once he knew like, okay, it's my time to shine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now all you're doing is watching Oliver be Oliver now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Be comfortable in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Once he started getting a little bit more comfortable passing that ball, getting a little bit more confident in his own, like he can throw the ball, but he got to get a little bit more confidence when he throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Throwing interceptions, hey man, that comes with the game of football. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And so he definitely gonna get better. He can throw the ball, so he'll get better. Throwing the ball. Watching him take over on the offensive side and just do his thing. I mean, credit to the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? They were killing. You know what I'm saying? They were crushing them like they supposed to. But Oliver was breaking some tackles, running through some boys. You know what I'm saying? He really was just unstoppable on offense.
Yeah, we probably got over. Man, our run game is like real strong. Probably got over 400 yards rushing.
Yeah.
So our offense was real strong, real strong. But let's talk about that defense too. That defense set up there, and to me, the defensive front looked totally different than it has been in the previous games. They studied up on some fourth and ones and didn't give up too many big plays up running up the middle. Gave up one deep pass,
Yeah.
and with that Swiss Army knife that Needville had out there, Keelan Sweeney, he was doing his thing, but he wasn't enough. He wasn't enough and couldn't handle our defense. LD got an interception. Somebody you was talking highly of all week. He got his interception.
No, no,
So
no, 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 no. Back up, back up. I've been talking highly of LD on JV. Yeah, no, 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 no.
all year, all season, huh?
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no. I've been rocking with LD on JV, man. So yeah, that's my. I told y'all the young man is the chief of police, man, and he out there directing boys, directing traffic, man. Uh, you got to give credit to our defensive line. Spin rat out there causing havoc with all that height. Andy Strong. You got Zach King out there pushing in that middle. And man, they brought Dortek up. I don't know what game, maybe game 3, maybe game 4. The first win that we had, I think maybe. They brought Dortek up. Man, Dortek name has been screaming every game. Dortek been out there. He a sophomore too. And so he been out there grinding. So that front line now is getting to the point now where they're getting comfortable too. We still getting a little bit, caught up in the middle where we getting a couple of runs in the middle, but not as much as we were giving away. And so, we got 2 picks on them. Oliver got one, and my boy LD got one. And so, again, man, I said it last week. This was just another great opportunity today. My expectations were told to everybody last week. This was just a great opportunity to practice for next year. We got some kids in. They got to practice this week.
so
And
so hold on. So you calling this game another scrimmage?
yeah,
Oh man, come on, man. To us, right?
yeah, we got to practice. We got to put some kids in. And I mean, they got to come in and get some of this Friday night lights. And
What?
I know El Campo is supposed to dominate, and I told you this earlier. El Campo is supposed to dominate these teams. This is if we go in and we don't dominate, then that's bad on us.
Mm-hmm.
But in our district, even we talked to Kenny Sweeney last week, he already said that like El Campo got more kids than I mean, Needville is a young team to me. You know what I'm saying? They up and coming. You know what I'm saying? You saw the Kenny Sweeney, the nice little running back that they have. So you saw some talent out there, but it's just not enough for El Campo right now. And so, right now, we put some kids out there to show what El Campo gonna look like in the next 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm
What?
saying? And so it's some talent on the El Campo side right now.
What do you think about? Remember we was discussing last week about the pooch kick. Remember we was talking about that pooch kick and and
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and does it hurt our team? But we tonight we got a turnover off of it. We recovered
yeah.
the ball off that pooch kick. What you think about that?
Man, I have no idea what the pooch kick for. I mean, I guess every you hardly ever see. I mean, I guess something from time to time you'll see you get a little turnover here and there with it, and I guess that's the objective of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it don't matter to me. I want the defense to play. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if you're a coach, and I mean, maybe let's play a psyche on the kids, man. We believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it don't matter where we at on the 40, the 50, or they 40 or our. It don't matter where we punt the ball, kick the ball. Coach say he got a defense. He got a defensive scheme. And he got a defensive plan. No matter what the ball is, he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
grind, gonna make it happen. Yeah. So I mean, I was just really excited just to see El Campo go down there and dominate exactly how El Campo is supposed to go down there and dominate. You know what I'm saying? Excited to see kids step in, when Ruben went out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we didn't lose no intensity. We didn't lose no momentum or nothing. The momentum, the drive, the kids stayed focused on the game and kept pushing through and kept scoring, kept running it
Yeah,
up.
it really wasn't no let up in the offense. Like I said, they controlled the chains, man. Like every time you
Yeah.
thought maybe they wasn't going to execute on third down, Oliver pulled off a long run. Like I said, think he had probably man over 150 yards, man, of running the ball, and that was like I said, that was with scrambling in with the design runs.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
good, and Norman doing his thing, man, bulldozing over people, man. I'm like.
Yeah. I mean, you think about it. El Campo got a nice layer of running backs. You got Resendez. I think he come in. You just think at any time you can put him in and he could be a lightning. You know what I'm saying? To put some fire up onto the team. If need be.
Yeah.
And so another kid, I'm telling y'all, man, the nice little kid that he coming up. He came in the game, old Krennic son. He came in. I think he a sophomore quarterback. So
Mm-hmm.
behind Oliver, moving. They just showed, the next layer of quarterbacks we got in the kid. He can run and he can throw too. And so, like I say, we just seen, even today we saw what's up and coming. You know what I'm saying? In these practice games that we get, we got to be able to, you know,
They like I said, I like it. Just shows how deep we really are. You know what I'm saying? Because we moving people and switching people around, and it's turning out to be pretty good adjustments that the coaching staff is making with the
yeah,
players they putting in. Uh, of course, they wasn't in early on in the year, but I guess they had to get some more. The lower level kids had to get some more games under their belt, but moving them up and they performing.
yeah,
Like they've been here all season. So,
yeah,
like I said, that shows how deep we really are. You know what I'm saying? So that's a plus too. Uh, and like you say, the second unit came in, and then Christian, he sealed the deal. You know what I'm saying? With that touchdown at the end, I think it was over 21 yards. So that was good.
yeah.
That
And
was that was something
Christian
else.
Miles, that joker there, uh, um, he built like cheat chiseled up. You know what I'm saying? He got speed. I mean, he got everything to possess as a running back. So I mean, just think about whenever he do get his opportunity, if he ever needs to be back there, where he can run the rock a little bit more. I mean, he a nice piece too. He ain't no slouch. It just happened that we got a lot of dogs back there in that backfield. Yeah. So Christian Miles, he came in and done exactly what he was supposed to do. I mean, we could have got them 2 points. but Coach let off the gas a little bit in the third quarter. Yeah, yeah. See, Coach Raw, he really is a good guy, uh, because he could be like these other schools and try to put 70 on you, but he rather not. He rather slow the game down and make sure nobody getting embarrassed.
Yeah, like I said, it was
Yeah,
it was a good performance from the guys tonight. Like you say, it was pretty much we handle our business like we supposed to handle.
yeah, yeah. Excuse me,
Yeah,
excuse me.
let me see what's up.
You got anybody? Anybody? I can't see. I'm not able to tag nobody in chat. I'm not able to see in the chat comments. Oh, I am able to see the comments. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh yeah, somebody say LD. Somebody say LD got his pick and Keelan got his touchdown. Yeah, Keelan got his touchdown. That's what I wanted. I'm happy for him to get his one touchdown, and yeah, that's all I was looking for. Kevin Lewis, come on in, baby. Come on in, Kevin. Yeah, Mr. Lewis in the building himself. Yeah, one hell of a game by my boy LD Lewis. Yeah, you muted G? Can't hear you. Hey, thumbs up if y'all can hear us. Thumbs up if you hear.
Nah, hold the conversation down for a minute.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great game by LD, man. LD had one heck of a game, man. I'm proud of LD. Watching LD out there. I had hit up Coach Lewis on when he was talking on Facebook. I called him the sheriff, man. He's sheriff of Warden County, man. But shouts out to Needville, man. I'm looking forward for Needville next year. What Keelan gonna bring to the table? I think he gonna be an awesome kid. Definitely gonna be a hell of a football player. And so he came in, stepped in for the Needville quarterback. Anybody know what happened to the Needville quarterback? I don't know what happened to the Needville quarterback, but shouts out to Keelan trying to come in there and step in, man. His offensive line just wasn't favorable for him against our defensive line. Our defensive line was some hogs today, man. They was really pressing them boys up front. So I mean, the defense. I mean, if we have defense like that, man, I can't wait to play people like them Kilgores, Lindale, and Chapel Hills. Where the defense, we gonna need the defense to really, really step in and step up. And so, looking forward for them, man, to come through. Uh, see who else on here chatting. Definitely. But man, y'all throw some thumbs up.
Yo,
I
my,
don't know.
my bad, my bad. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to dip out for a minute. Got a call, but I'm back in the building. If y'all want to participate, I dropped the link in the description. Go up top and click it. It's on and popping. Come on and vibe with us tonight.
Listen, man. Somebody said don't get ahead of yourself asking for Kilgore. I didn't ask for Kilgore. I said I'm excited to see what our defense would do playing against those teams. First of all, we got to go play. Uh, uh, we got to play Region 3, no matter what we do. Second or third round, second round, we got to play. If you watch the playoff brackets, we got to play Region 3. So Region 3 is set up already for El Campo to play. It don't matter if it's Kilgore, Lindale, Chapel Hill, Henderson, Athens. So if you know, you
Yo,
What
yo,
it do?
what's going on, y'all?
We here,
Uh-oh,
we here.
I don't hear Greg. Greg, I can't hear you, Papa.
I ain't went off.
He talking. Let me tell him, man.
Kurt, what's up with it, Kurt?
What's up? What's up, man? What's up?
welcome to the up 40 meal, man, from Vegas, man.
We look. We up 40 mil. BirdCage. Friday Night Lights. Let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So, Curry, man, what you think, man, from far, man?
I haven't. I look. Don't put me on the spot. I haven't done my research tonight. I haven't done my research. I apologize to all our listeners, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back fierce with the little runners recap. That's what it's gonna be called, runners recap, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts.
Nah, but we
Okay.
won. We won. We blew them out 48-7. Greg say round it up and get the 50 piece. So we just gonna round it up, huh?
So
Yeah,
what you saying is we was a few 2 point conversions away from reaching that 50-7 goal.
yeah. Our kicker missed the field goal.
Ah,
Yeah, it gave a 49, which would have, either way it goes. Hey, shouts out to our kicker too, man. It's good that we can go into the game and know our kicker can really kick a field goal from 30, 40 yards, man. Man, I think that dude been kicking for about 3 years straight on varsity since it's like his freshman year. So I don't know the kicker name, but shouts out to the kicker, man. And I'll find out your name for the next game, for the next up 40 mil when we talk about the next game or pregame before. We play Iowa College. I'm gonna give you a shout out, kicker, because it's good to know when we go into these playoffs games, we may need that three to win the game, man. We confident to like the Baltimore Ravens kicker, baby.
Man,
Diego, baby.
and
Diego, we
Curtis.
confident in you, Diego.
Diego
Yeah,
with the kicker, yeah.
yeah,
I see.
Diego the kicker, man.
Look, I
Yeah,
see
Hey, hey,
somebody
hey.
said, Greg, one game at a time. Don't get ahead of yourself asking for Kilgore. I missed that part. So
Nah,
so
that was blame Vaca who said
back.
that. But Curtis, we recovered a kick on that pooch kick that you said was questioning the other day. The
Okay,
pooch
so
kick,
we
we
recovered
did it
one.
and we got a fumble recovery or whatever on it on a kickoff. So it paid off.
Okay. Well, it makes sense now. Listeners,
You say it makes sense now.
it makes sense now. So did you
yeah.
explain? Did you run them back and let them know what I was asking that for? As far as
Well, now you asked the question, did it does it hinder our defense?
uh-huh.
And I want to tell you our defense studded up, man. The defensive line that we had, uh the people they had out there looked pretty good, look real good. Spinrad and Dortek King and it was Oren. How you say his name? That's how you say it.
Nah.
But they looked real good. They studied up, got a couple of stops, 4th and 1 and everything.
Was it Irwin? Was it Hal? Is he
Irvin,
hurt?
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. There you
Yeah.
go.
So Hal is back. See, I'm sorry, I missed the game, but is Hal back?
Yeah, how he was at he was how good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. How good. I think Ruben didn't come back and play in the second half. He got a little
They said something with his knee, ain't it?
head tweak. Yeah, he just got one somebody hit him in the shin. So I mean he all right though. He be ready.
He
He
didn't
ain't gonna
come
miss no
back, but
games or nothing.
right,
But
he didn't come back, but we still held it down. Miles, like I
uh,
said, had an outstanding game.
So Miles, let's talk about Miles.
yeah,
Did,
yeah. We chopped it up about Miles, man. It was the Miles show today, offense and defense. So
Got an interception
uh
and everything.
yeah. Oliver
nice.
scored. I mean, his brother scored. Christian scored, and Oliver got an interception on defense. And if you didn't hear about earlier, my boy LD, sheriff of Warden
Oh,
County, he got an INT. Again, he not really letting no people get no catches over there. He directing traffic, like I said.
so the Warden County Sheriff got him a PICK.
Yeah,
Look, this is what's gonna happen. All right, we've seen it, but they're gonna start to notice like that side of the field is locked down, right?
yeah,
So on the other side we have Jake. Jake is gonna get a lot of pressure, I mean, I'm not saying Jake ain't doing a hell of a job, but over on the other side of the field, LD is locking it down over there. I've seen too many bat downs. So
Man,
so so I wonder, man. I wonder going into the playoffs or going into I'm not gonna say playoffs, going into the rest of the season, our team's gonna start shying away from that side of the field and going the other way.
yeah, well, you better, uh, cause I'm telling you, man, listen, man, I got super confidence in LD over there, holding it down on that island over there by himself. If you catch a few balls on him, listen, that comes with the territory of being good. And yeah, of being who you is, man. You gotta be super confident over there. You got to know that somebody gonna catch the ball on you. You got to know that you're gonna get a touchdown throwing on you. But at the end of the day, you got to know, man, I still got this locked down over here. I may give up some, but I may bend, but I ain't gonna break. You ain't gonna just
Yeah,
come over here and just throw touchdowns on me all day. You might get one here, you may
yeah,
get a catch here. But man, to know that coach them got super confidence on him over there in that corner, man, the dude do a nice job over there. I mean, he do got some things to clean up. But overall, man, I still think he one of the, you know what I'm saying, uh, one of the top corners so far that we done played. I mean, I've seen him studded up over there in that corner.
yeah. I think
And I
all
mean,
that young. I
yeah,
think
it
all
ain't gonna
that
be
young.
super easy to throw the Sam Reaper way neither, because Sam
No,
Reaper, he's solo tackler, man. He'll tackle you by himself. So
Jakey is a dog, man. Jakey,
yeah,
hey, he takes it personal. You know what I'm saying? Being a smaller corner or being a smaller guy, he takes it personal. Everything,
yeah.
everything.
And
Oh my
shoot,
gosh!
I
I
mean,
just seen. Hold up, G. Hold up. I just saw the banner go across, and I seen Iowa Colony over Navasota,
yeah,
35
Yeah,
34.
yeah, that's correct. That's
Have
correct.
we
In
discussed
in
this, man?
overtime, it was in overtime. They won in
yeah.
overtime, so they're a young team, getting stronger and stronger. But there ain't enough games for
Yeah.
them.
What
Man, like
what is
I
their
said
record
earlier,
now?
man, our colony getting good. I mean,
They
they're
got one win in district. Let me
improving
check it
every
out.
week, bro. Yeah.
Oh man, I
This
would.
this,
I
this
mean,
was their first
getting
win in district.
getting that big win over Navasota. I would have liked to have to see them win a few and go into the playoffs. You know, with that momentum building up. It would have been probably tough, man, because
Well, they not
they
out the
played some tight
playoffs.
games.
So they'll be 2-5, and they're 1-2 in district.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so it's still
Yeah,
a
that's still good.
What
because the
they fighting
top
for
four
that
go.
fourth spot?
Yeah, for that fourth spot.
For that fourth spot.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, hold on. Cause Needville out. I think they eliminated.
Yeah, Needville was
Needville.
eliminated today.
So
Yeah.
Needville is 0-4 in district or 0-3. They
0 and
haven't
4.
had a yeah 0-4. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Ha-
0 and 4 in district.
Speaking of Needville, we on Tuesday we had this special podcast with Ruben Owens II and Keelan Sweeney. So what was the outcome? How did Keelan? How would you say Keelan did against the Birds? You know, from all of the trash talking that was going on.
Well, he did score a touchdown. He did score a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Uh, he pretty much was doing all he could. I think he threw two interceptions. Yeah, I think them two interceptions was on him. But he was running, passing, catching. He
The
was doing
four-way
everything.
Keelan.
Yeah, he was pretty much doing everything, but he just wasn't enough. They needed more. But he done his thing.
Yeah, I just think it was a lot today. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, of course, Ruben really did. He didn't play that much. You know what I'm saying? He, to put on the show like he probably wanted to,
Yeah.
as we were talking about Tuesday. For us, Keelan, he had to come in and play quarterback. Pretty much the whole second half. And
Oh,
so,
what was the deal
yeah,
with that? Did that quarterback get
yeah, I guess
injured?
the
Yeah,
quarterback got
they
hurt.
didn't say because I know they was looking for him on the sideline, but they didn't even see him on the sideline. So I wish somebody get some information on what happened to him. But he went out the game and Keelan stepped in. And
Yeah,
like I said, he was doing everything, passing, running,
yeah.
catching. He pretty much was doing everything in the game, but it was just him. We was pretty. They was pretty much how you say it overmatched. I mean outmatched by us.
Well, he started at quarterback, but he was rotating with the one guy though. Somebody said he started quarterback, but he wasn't like he was rotating with that one. The other guy didn't even come back
With
in. Period.
Ochoa.
Yeah,
That was the
Ochoa. Yeah,
Ochoa. That
yeah.
was his name.
When he was starting at
Yeah.
quarterback, they were pretty much just running him. Like they wasn't really passing; they were just running him. Uh,
So, question to our people who are watching. I'd like, what about, could y'all put up, if y'all know any scores from Bay City played, or what's the other team in the district? We got, we got,
Ray City was off. I think they was off
Bay
this
City
week.
had a
they were
bye.
off, they had a
Yeah.
bye? Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's
Yeah, they
Needville,
was at El
Brazos.
Campo in the Needville game.
Oh, Stafford up on Brazosport.
Yeah.
Okay. We talked about Stafford. We talked about Stafford.
But
What y'all
you,
feel about it? Still the same feeling?
well, they the lead dog right now. I mean, they playing who we gotta play. So
Yeah.
they handling their business. We'll find out more when it's time to play us. But they the lead dog in the division.
Yeah. I mean, these next three games, like I said earlier, man, they're gonna really be big to me. They're gonna be really big test to El Campo because I mean, right now, our colony, I guarantee this win has got the coaches excited, got the players excited. You know what I'm saying? With an opportunity to still make the playoffs, still into play. So I can see them coming in the next week game with a chip on their shoulder, trying to get into that playoffs the first year that they start their varsity football season. We got to play Brazosport. Brazosport got that nice little QB or whatever, and they play El Campo hard every year. It's not a year that Brazosport don't come in and play El Campo hard. So I'm
Do
looking
we
for that
play them
game.
in Brazosport or NLC? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but do we play them in Brazosport or in El Campo? I hadn't looked.
I don't know. I think we play them in Brazosport because we
I
play
look
them.
it up.
Okay, listeners, the reason I asked that is because if there ever was a home field advantage, Brazosport has it when they play at home. Let me explain. When you go to Brazosport on that water, the wind is blowing about 25 miles an hour. And if you aren't used to that, man, Brazosport is it's rough, man.
Smell
I
it right.
remember playing there, man. When you kick the ball, sometimes you punt it, it'll come backwards.
Yeah.
that
And I hate
wind
going to
is
Brazosport. El Campo seem to play Brazosport every year, and it's cold, either cold and rain. It is just freezing cold down there every time we go to Brazosport. And so, yeah, and Stafford. I mean, I'm excited for these last three games, man. So, but the way our defense is playing, man, I'm super excited about our defense. That's
It's
like I
it's a
never
home
thought
game.
it's a home game. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
home game. That's just that was. I'm never. I mean, like I'm like haven't been worried about our offense like the whole year. I knew eventually our offense would click. We were just playing some really great teams. I was just looking at our defense like, man, at the end of the day, offense is gonna bring the seat, the people in the seats, but to win the game, your defense
Gotta
gonna win
have
the game for
defense.
you. You know what I'm saying? Your defense gonna get you the ball back so you can score. Gonna keep them from scoring. And so I mean to just watch these boys jail on defense. And mind y'all that we have our, you know, defensive caller who's not playing, who's out for the rest of the year,
Yeah.
And so to have him out and to have the, Resendez step in and you know what I'm saying, and call the plays and be the quarterback on the field. Our quarterback left he gone for the whole year. And so to watch a youngster come in,
So
um, step in. That's big. That's big, man.
so let me ask you this question. So do you really see the improvement on the defense that they with the changes they made on the D line, or was it just that we played another scrimmage game?
hmm.
And no, because at the end of the day, what I see now, what I didn't see at the beginning of the year
Mm-hmm.
was I didn't see kids hustling to the ball. I didn't see kids pursuing the ball. I didn't see kids with the intensity that we have now. Early in the game, regardless of who we playing. the intensity didn't change. You know what I'm saying? I see kids flying to the ball. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, they getting out there going hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like Coach Lewis say, some 3 defensive players out with injuries, man. But you watch next man up football. You know what I'm saying? Little Q, they all getting their opportunities. Again, little Stacy getting out there, man. Little Stacy a sophomore, Q a sophomore, Dortech a sophomore. Glad to see those sophomores getting in there, getting those opportunities, and when they get them, they
Mm-hmm.
take advantage of them. You know what I'm saying? And so I just like the intensity of these kids flying to the ball, man.
And it looked like we got away from the little the defensive line a lot bigger too.
Yo,
A lot bigger. Defensive line a lot bigger.
yeah. So they're mixing up some size in the mix.
Yeah, it looked a lot bigger than it did early on in the season. You know, so but like I say, they studied up. They definitely made plays. Man, like if they keep studying up like that, and our defensive backs uh could stay, doing what they doing. Just gave up. I think we just gave up one big play. It
Yeah,
seems like we do give up one big play every game, but our defense is pretty dang good at bend but don't break. Put it like that. As long
yeah,
as we bend but don't break, I think we could be okay. Like I said, y'all know me. I always say I'm worried about the defense. I'm
Yeah,
totally worried about the defense, and if we're gonna get stops in key moments, you know, to help the offense side in case we get in third and long situation because of penalties. But they had a couple of penalties tonight, but
yeah.
Miles got them yards too, man.
I mean, we had a couple of turnovers. I think we had 2 turnovers. I mean, just some handoffs for miscues and everything. But man, that just comes with football.
Uh-huh.
Some of the things you watch, that happen. Yeah, I know some people get crazy about them and stuff like that. But man, you're gonna have fumbles in the game. You just don't want a whole lot of them. You want to be able to, if you do, we do fumble the ball. We want our defense to, hey, come on back out. Hey, erase that play, man. Let's move on to the next play. You know, um,
yeah,
don't dwell on, hey man, we fumble the ball, man. We may be down or whatever. Nah, man. Hey, let's focus on, hey, we fumbled. Okay, defense, go get the ball back for us. And that's what was happening tonight. We had two. Boom, defense stepped in, got us the ball back. So I mean, that's El Campo
yeah.
football, man.
I mean, I
Nah,
wonder how many sacks that D line had today. I know they had two for sure, maybe more than that. The defensive line with sacks
I
in the
mean,
mm,
game.
even without a lot of sacks, I mean, you still seeing the D line put a lot of pressure. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, you look at, if you would have gave LeSweeney any type of time, he got a nice arm on him. If you'd have gave him some time, he could have made some really good plays, with his legs and with his arm. But he really never had time in that backfield to get himself situated back there and get comfortable. The whole game, he was uncomfortable in the backfield because our defense never allowed him to get comfortable back there. So that was a great thing.
yeah.
I s
Uh,
like I said a couple times on the strange thing though is like how they had Miles rolling out to the opposite side of his
So they had him
throwing arm,
rolling out to the
but
right when he
yeah,
doubled.
but he completed some passes like that, but it just I don't
yeah,
know,
yeah.
you know.
Well, man, hey, shouts out to Cole Dewey, our center on the El Campo Riceberry Varsity squad. He was the player of the week for the El Campo, man. Shouts out to Dewey. He down there. He
Hmm.
the leader on the line, man. He, what I'm saying, he the center down there for taking up snaps, getting that ball back there in Oliver in a timely manner. Shouts out to my young man Dewey, man. That's my little partner right there. So congratulations to Dewey, our offensive line, man. Craig Washington up in there handling business. Man, Riquez up in there handling business. And so yeah, I mean, man, all around good game, man. One of these games we're gonna get some of these receivers some shouts out whenever we really need to throw the football. But right now we don't really need to throw the football, I guess. But we
Nah, we need to throw the football. We
well,
need to
we
throw
do, but we not. So I gotta get shouts out to who getting the ball, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
Coach
definitely gonna need to
Coach
throw the ball.
Lewis.
The good thing is
Hey,
Oliver
Coach
can't
Lewis,
throw the
He
man.
say
ball.
we
We
need
in
to throw the
here.
ball.
Coach Lewis, we in here. Pass the word. Tell World that Curtis Lemon said we need to throw the football.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all right, man. I'm just playing with you, Lewis. But no, for real, tell him. No.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it was good, man. Like I said, we handled business. We clinched the spot, but the job ain't done. And we got a lot of work to do before we get into these playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up, fellas. Well, look, man. Hey, I'm not the lead host today, and I got a lot
Yeah,
of things to do. So
yeah, we
until next Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, runner out, BirdCage, Friday Night Lights, Mamba out.
all right,
Yeah.
man. All right,
Love
later.
Party Meal, man. Hey, appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, we finna get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We see y'all Wednesday.